Have you ever thought about the power of your thoughts? You are not here by chance, but the universe has led you to this moment to reveal a deeper truth about yourself. Your thoughts are creators of your reality. Dr. Joe Dispenza's teaching is all about this, the transformative power of thought and the realization that your life is a reflection of what you think and believe. Every one of your thought waves, every little belief you harbor inside you, shapes the world around you in an invisible way. Dr. Joe Dispenza teaches us that our brain holds immeasurable potential. It is not just an organ that processes information, but a powerful creator of your personal reality. Thoughts are electrical impulses that flow through the neural networks of your brain. But they are more than just energy, they are the building blocks of what you experience in your life. What you focus on, what you keep thinking, becomes your reality. Brain neuroscience, on which Dr. Dispenza's teachings are based, tells us that our brains are plastic, constantly changing and adapting. So when you think the same thoughts over and over again, you reinforce certain neural patterns. These patterns shape your behavior, your beliefs, and ultimately your entire experience. Think of it like a hiking trail in a forest. The more often you walk the same path, the clearer it becomes. Your thoughts are the steps, and your life is the forest that forms around this path. But what happens when you decide to take a new path? This is where the power of thought begins, the ability to consciously shape your reality. A central point in Dr. Dispenza's work is the connection between conscious and unconscious thoughts. Most of us often don't realize how much our subconscious mind influences our daily lives. It's as if there is a huge, invisible river flowing beneath the surface of our conscious mind, guiding our behavior, our decisions, and our emotions. You may think that you only see what is in front of you, but in reality, much of what you experience is shaped by the unconscious thoughts operating deep within you. Dr. Dispenza shows us how important it is to recognize these unconscious patterns and consciously change them if we want to transform our lives. Let's take an example from Dr. Dispenza's work. Many people carry deep-rooted beliefs that they are not enough, not successful enough, not lovable enough, not capable enough. These thoughts, whether conscious or unconscious, shape every decision they make, every action they take, and ultimately the outcome of their lives. They attract the same experiences over and over again because their minds are trapped in a set pattern. But Dr. Dispenza shows us the way out. By becoming aware of our thoughts and consciously realigning our thinking, we can break through these old patterns and elevate ourselves to who we truly want to be. Changing thought patterns is the key to changing your life. Dr. Dispenza teaches that you should take time each day to consciously observe and direct your thoughts. This often begins with meditation, a practice that helps you calm your thoughts and clear your consciousness. If you can identify negative or self-sabotaging thought patterns and replace them with positive, empowering thoughts, you can transform not only your thinking, but also your life. One of Dr. Dispenza's patients, who suffered from chronic pain for years, had firmly established in her mind that she was terminally ill. By working with her thought patterns and applying Dr. Dispenza's techniques, she was able to gradually change her inner beliefs. Her healing did not begin with a medical intervention, but with a conscious decision to change her thoughts. Step by step, the old belief patterns dissolved and she regained not only her health, but also a new attitude towards life. Now that you have a deeper understanding of how powerful your thoughts really are, let's talk in the next chapter about the role of emotions and how they shape your reality hand in hand with your thoughts. Be excited to discover how you can reshape your future by transforming your emotions. Thoughts and emotions are inextricably intertwined. While your thoughts create the energy that shapes your reality, it is your emotions that feed and amplify that energy. Dr. Joe Dispenza teaches us that thoughts alone are not enough to bring about change. It is the emotions that bring those thoughts to life and connect us to our inner world on a deeper level. Emotions are the language of the body, while thoughts are the language of the mind. Together they create the reality you experience in your life. When you think about your future, how does it make you feel? These emotions, whether conscious or unconscious, send out energetic signals that interact with the universe. When you feel fear or doubt, your body will react to these emotions and your mind will continue to produce thoughts that support these emotions. This creates a cycle that keeps you stuck in the same old patterns. On the other hand, when you cultivate joy, gratitude, and love, you open the door to new possibilities, and the universe begins to respond to these positive vibrations. Dr. Dispenza shows us how important it is to harness the power of our emotions to create a better future. Emotions act like magnets. They attract experiences and events into your life that align with the energy you are sending out. It is therefore crucial that you learn to recognize and consciously direct your emotions. This does not mean suppressing negative emotions, rather it is about recognizing and transforming them to cleanse and strengthen your energy field. An important part of Dr. Dispenza's work is recognizing and releasing negative emotions. Emotions such as fear, anger, and sadness are often deeply anchored in our subconscious, sometimes even stored in our body. They are like energetic blockages that prevent us from developing freely and creating the life we want. These blockages can hold us back in an unconscious way and keep pulling us back into old patterns. To overcome these negative emotions, Dr. Dispenza teaches a practice of emotional awareness and transformation. One of his techniques is to identify negative emotions and transform them through targeted breathing techniques and meditation. When you consciously deal with your emotions and learn to observe them without letting them control you, you regain control of your energy field. One technique that Dr. Dispenza often recommends is the practice of gratitude. Gratitude is one of the most powerful emotions we can feel because it changes our entire energy field. When you are in a state of gratitude, you send out a positive, attractive energy that helps you attract more of what you desire. Studies show that people who regularly practice gratitude are not only happier, but also healthier and more successful in their lives. Dr. Dispenza emphasizes that it's not just about thinking about the future you want to create, but also about feeling the emotions associated with that future now. When you imagine what it feels like to already be living the life you want, full of joy, love, and abundance, your body begins to accept this reality as true. Your mind and body begin to work in harmony, and you set in motion an energetic process that reshapes your reality. An example that Dr. Dispenza often uses is the story of people who have experienced a drastic change in their lives despite adverse circumstances and seemingly insurmountable obstacles. These people began to consciously direct their thoughts and feelings by regularly practicing meditation and visualization. They not only imagined their idealized future, but also delved deep into the positive emotions associated with that future. Through this process, they were able to overcome their past, let go of old emotional patterns, and create a completely new reality. Next, we will look at the old habits and beliefs that often hold us back from living a happy and fulfilling life. Dr. Dispenza will show us how to break these patterns and pave the way to a new, positive reality. Old habits and deeply ingrained beliefs can act like invisible chains that prevent you from living the life you want. These patterns often creep into our subconscious over years and dictate our behavior without us even realizing it. They keep you trapped in a state of repetition, experiencing the same challenges, battling the same fears, and coming up against the same obstacles over and over again. Dr. Joe Dispenza describes these old patterns as programs that get stuck in your brain and prevent you from reaching your full potential. But the good news is that these programs are not immutable. Dr. Dispenza shows us that we have the power to override them. The first step on this path is to become aware of these old beliefs and habits. What beliefs are you harboring that are negatively impacting your life? Perhaps you have the belief that you are not good enough, that you don't deserve success, or that life has to be hard. These beliefs often come from our childhood or past life experiences that have been imprinted in our subconscious. But they don't have to determine your future. The process of overcoming these old patterns begins with awareness and the intention to change. Meditation plays a crucial role here. Dr. Dispenza teaches that meditation allows you to dive deep into your subconscious and bring the hidden programs to light. Once you have become aware of these patterns, you can begin to change them. In meditation, you create space for new thoughts and beliefs that bring you to a higher frequency and lead you closer to the life you really want to live. An example of this is the story of a man who suffered for years from the belief that he could not be successful. This thought was so ingrained in his mind that it kept putting him in situations where he failed, no matter how hard he tried. Through working with Dr. Dispenza's methods, he finally realized that this belief was the result of childhood experiences. In meditation, he began to consciously let go of this belief and replace it with positive affirmations. He visualized himself as a successful, self-confident person, and gradually his external reality began to change. New opportunities opened up and his life took a completely new direction. The key to changing these patterns lies in repetition and consistency. It is not enough to consciously choose a new belief once, you must anchor it in your consciousness again and again until it becomes a natural part of your thoughts and actions. Dr. Dispenza refers to this as neural wiring. When you think a new thought over and over again and associate it with positive emotions, new neural networks begin to form in your brain. These networks become stronger over time and the old, negative belief loses its power. It is as if you are creating a new pathway in your brain that leads you to a more fulfilling, happier life. Breaking old habits is an act of conscious will, but also of trust in the process. It can be challenging to break away from familiar patterns, even if they are negative, because our brains favor the familiar. But Dr. Dispenza encourages us to have the courage to resist these old programs and explore new paths. By taking control of your thoughts and beliefs, you rewrite your own story. The path to a new life begins with the decision to let go of the past and open yourself to the unlimited possibilities of the future. Once you have broken the old patterns, space is created for new, positive beliefs that will support you in your happiness and success. In the coming chapters, we will delve deeper into the practice of meditation and learn how to harmonize your brain and heart to experience lasting transformation. Meditation is not just a practice to quiet the mind, it is a powerful tool that Dr. Joe Dispenza describes as the key to transformation and happiness. Meditation opens the door to a deeper understanding of yourself and gives you the opportunity to reprogram your brain. It is the bridge between your conscious mind and the limitless potential of your subconscious. In this space of stillness, you begin to break through the stuck patterns that have been holding you back and make space for a new reality. Dr. Dispenza explains that during meditation, the brain enters a different state, a state of deeper relaxation and awareness where brain waves slow down. In this state, we are more receptive to new thoughts and beliefs, as the subconscious is more open and less blocked by the influences of everyday life. This is the moment when you can begin to reprogram your brain by consciously releasing yourself from old, destructive thought patterns and cultivating new, positive thoughts and emotions. One of his most important teachings is the power of heart-brain coherence, which can be achieved through meditation. This coherence occurs when the heart and brain vibrate in harmony with each other and act as one. In this state, they send out coherent, harmonious signals that calm and heal your entire energy system. Your heart has a strong electromagnetic field that communicates directly with your brain. When both are in harmony, you not only send powerful signals to your body, but also to the universe, which responds to this coherent energy. Through this coherent connection, you achieve a state of inner peace and happiness, regardless of external circumstances. This is the basis of Dr. Dispenza's work, learning how to control your inner world in order to change your outer reality. Meditation is the key to this inner control. It allows you to free yourself from the old ways of thinking and emotional patterns that have held you captive and opens the space for a new, expansive reality. Dr. Dispenza also emphasizes that meditation is a way to experience the now. In meditation, you step out of the endless loop of worries about the future and regrets about the past and into the present moment. The now is the only place where true creation can take place. When you are anchored in the present moment, you have the opportunity to consciously direct your thoughts and emotions and create a new, positive reality. This means that you are no longer controlled by old memories or fears of the future, but actively take control of your life. One of his powerful meditation techniques is visualization meditation. As you meditate, you visualize the future you want to create and dive deep into the feelings associated with this vision. During meditation, you already experience the happiness, joy, abundance, and peace that you want in your life. Your brain begins to accept this new reality as true, as it cannot distinguish between imagination and reality. The more you immerse yourself in these new emotions, the stronger their effect becomes, and your body begins to manifest the changes on an energetic level. The regular practice of meditation is crucial. It's like a muscle that you exercise. The more you meditate, the stronger your ability to control your mind and consciously shape your reality becomes. Dr. Dispenza recommends incorporating meditation into your daily routine, whether it's in the morning to start the day with clarity and intention, or in the evening to clear the energies of the day and focus on manifesting your desires. The transformative power of meditation lies in its ability to reorganize your brain, your heart, and your energy field. It allows you to free yourself from the chains of the past and create a new, radiant future that is in alignment with your highest potential. Now that you understand the basics of meditation, in the next chapter we will explore the technique of visualization in more depth and how it can help you create your ideal future. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools that Dr. Joe Dispenza teaches in his work to create a new reality. By consciously using your imagination, you can not only direct your thoughts, but also shape your future in a clear direction. In the world of science and spirituality, it is repeatedly emphasized that everything you experience in your life is first created in your mind. What you see and feel in your mind attracts corresponding experiences on an energetic level. The power of visualization is that it allows you to create a clearly defined image of the life you want. When you visualize your ideal future, you enter a space of infinite possibilities. But it's not just about creating a picture in your mind. Dr. Dispenza teaches that the key lies in the emotional connection to this vision. Your emotions amplify and animate the images you create in your mind. It is as if you are energetically charging your future reality by already feeling as if you are living in that future. By feeling the emotions of joy, happiness, love, or success deep within you, you send strong signals to the universe, which reflects this energy and manifests it in your outer reality. The visualization process begins with a clear intention. You need to know exactly what you want. Maybe you want more prosperity, deeper relationships, better health, or inner peace. Whatever it is, define your vision precisely and hold it in your mind like a shining beacon pointing the way. Once you have set your intention, begin to visualize this future in the most vivid detail. Imagine what your life looks like, what it feels like to be in this new state. Use all your senses, feel how success tastes, how love spreads in your heart, how peace spreads in your body. Dr. Dispenza teaches that during visualization you are not just passively watching, but actively living in this vision. Your brain cannot distinguish between a real and a vividly visualized experience. When you experience this new reality in your mind, your brain begins to reorganize itself accordingly. New neural connections are formed and your body begins to align itself with this new reality. This is the moment when you start to shape your future instead of being controlled by the patterns of the past. An important aspect of visualization is trusting the process. You have to let go of the feeling that you have to control everything. Instead, you trust that the universe will respond to your energetic signals and bring the right opportunities and people into your life. It's about combining your imagination with deep surrender and then allowing the universe to do the rest. Many people fail at this because they want to hold on to their visions too tightly or doubt that they are actually possible. But the more you go with the flow of life and visualize with a calm certainty, the more powerful the process becomes. An example from Dr. Dispenza's work is the story of a woman who was constantly struggling with health challenges in her life. She decided to use the power of visualization to support her healing. Every day she visualized herself as a healthy, vital, and energetic person. She visualized herself moving freely, her body glowing with vitality and rediscovering the joy of life. After a few weeks of intensive visualization work, she noticed that her physical condition began to improve. Her mind was literally creating a new reality for her body. Now that you know the importance and process of visualization, I encourage you to use this practice on a daily basis. Sit down, close your eyes and visualize your future as vividly and powerfully as possible. Dive deep into the emotions you want to experience in this new reality. And remember that this practice not only changes your thoughts, but also your energetic field. It attracts the experiences you desire. In the next chapter, we'll take a closer look at the science behind this practice and how modern research explains the transformative effects of visualization and meditation. Dr. Joe Dispenza's work is not only backed by a spiritual philosophy, but also a sound scientific basis that underpins the transformative power of thoughts, emotions, and visualization. In this chapter, we delve into the fascinating world of science behind the creation of happiness and the expansion of consciousness. These insights help us to better understand how our brain, mind, and body work together to shape our reality, and how we can consciously harness these forces to improve our lives. The core of Dr. Dispenza's work is based on neuroscience, in particular the concept of neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity describes the brain's ability to change and rewire itself, even in adulthood. It used to be believed that the brain was unchangeable after a certain stage of development. However, modern research has shown that our brain remains adaptable and malleable depending on how we use it. This means that you are actually able to reprogram your brain by consciously introducing new thought patterns, emotions, and behaviors. Every time you think a thought, neurons in your brain fire electrical signals. The more often you think the same thought, the stronger the connection between these neurons becomes. This explains why it's so easy to fall back into old patterns. Your neural connections are like well-trodden paths that are familiar to you. But Dr. Dispenza shows us that we can create new pathways by consciously cultivating new thought patterns and beliefs. This is the process of reorganizing your brain. By continually practicing positive thoughts and visualizations, new neural connections begin to form and you break down the old, destructive patterns. Another important scientific aspect of Dr. Dispenza's teachings is the role of quantum physics. In quantum physics, there is the idea that the universe is made up of energy, and that our thoughts and emotions can influence that energy. Your thoughts are not just passive, they actively interact with the energy around you. This means that you actually have the ability to change the reality you experience in your life through your thoughts and feelings. This scientific basis supports the practice of visualization and explains why what you create in your mind can manifest in the outer world. Another fascinating scientific finding is the effect of meditation on the brain. Modern imaging techniques, such as functional magnetic resonance imaging, fMRI, have shown that regular meditation actually physically changes the brain. Studies have shown that meditation increases gray matter density in areas of the brain associated with compassion, mindfulness, and self-awareness. At the same time, areas responsible for stress and anxiety become less active. This shows that meditation is not just a means to calm the mind, but a powerful tool to reshape your brain and emotional state. An example from Dr. Dispenza's work that illustrates this science is the story of a man who was paralyzed after a serious accident and was deemed a lost cause by doctors. Despite this prognosis, the man decided to use Dr. Dispenza's methods and reprogram his brain through intensive visualization and meditation. Every day he visualized how he could walk again, how his body was regenerating and healing. He immersed himself deeply in feelings of joy and gratitude, as if the healing had already happened. After months of practice, he actually began to feel sensation in his legs again, and eventually he was able to walk again. This is just one example of how powerful the mind-body connection can be, backed by science. Research shows us time and time again that happiness and consciousness are not fixed states, but can be actively created and nurtured. Through the practice of meditation, visualization, and consciously directing thoughts and emotions, you can expand your consciousness and create a life full of joy, peace, and fulfillment. These scientific principles support us in understanding the deeper mechanisms that shape our lives and give us the confidence that we actually have the power to shape our own reality. In the next chapter, we will delve into the transformative role of gratitude, one of the most powerful emotions that Dr. Dispenza teaches can change your life in amazing ways. Gratitude is more than just a polite gesture or a fleeting emotion, it is a deep, transformative force that Dr. Joe Dispenza describes as the key to transforming your life. When you consciously feel gratitude, you not only change your perception of the world, but also your energy field and brain chemistry. Gratitude brings you into a state of abundance and harmony and opens the door to infinite possibilities that the universe has in store for you. Gratitude works like a magical catalyst that raises your thoughts and feelings to a higher frequency. It is an emotion that not only helps you to recognize the good in your life, but also to attract the good. When you focus on what you are grateful for, you send out energetic signals that the universe reciprocates. It is as if you are sowing the seeds of abundance and the universe begins to bring you more of what you already appreciate. This is not just a theory, but a scientifically based practice. Studies have shown that people who regularly feel and express gratitude are not only happier and healthier, but also more resilient to stress and setbacks. A central aspect of Dr. Dispenza's work is the ability to feel gratitude not only for what you already have, but also for what you wish for, as if it had already happened. This practice is particularly powerful because it puts your brain and body in a state where you are already living in your ideal future. Your mind cannot distinguish between a real experience and a vividly imagined experience. When you feel gratitude for what you want to manifest, be it health, success, love, or peace, your brain is signaling to your body that this reality already exists. In this way, you energetically shift into the state you are striving for and begin to attract that reality into your life. Dr. Dispenza recommends finding a moment of gratitude every day, whether it's in the morning when you wake up or at night before you go to bed. He suggests that you consciously sit down and write down 3 things you are grateful for in your life. These can be small things: a friendly smile, the warmth of the sun on your skin, a good conversation with a friend, or bigger events that have touched you. The more you focus on these positive aspects of your life, the more you will find that your heart opens up and you feel lighter and more fulfilled. A particularly powerful example from Dr. Dispenza's seminars shows how profound the impact of gratitude can be. A woman who had been struggling with a serious illness for years and was in a state of deep despair decided to integrate the practice of gratitude into her life. Every morning she began her day by feeling gratitude for her body, even when she was still ill. She visualized every cell in her body healing and filled herself with the feeling of deep gratitude for this healing, as if it had already happened. After months of consistent practice, she found that not only did her emotional state improve, but her health improved significantly as well. Her doctors were amazed at the unexpected turnaround, but she knew that the power of gratitude had been a big part of this healing. Gratitude creates a direct connection between you and the energy of the universe. It amplifies the positive vibrations you are sending out and aligns you with the miracles and possibilities that are present in every moment of your life. It helps you to shift your focus away from what you are lacking and towards what is already present in abundance in your life. This shift in your consciousness not only brings more happiness, but also attracts more of what you are grateful for. The practice of gratitude is a constant reminder that you are the creator of your life. You have the power to shape your reality through your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. The more you integrate gratitude into your life, the more you will feel the transformative effect it has on your energy and your external circumstances. In the next chapter, we summarize all the valuable lessons you have learned on this journey and give you concrete tips on how you can apply Dr. Joe Dispenza's rules in your everyday life to make your life conscious and happy. Now that we have explored the profound principles and teachings of Dr. Joe Dispenza, the time has come to integrate all that you have learned and consciously create your own path to a happy life. You have the powerful tools in your hands to create the reality you desire: the power of your thoughts, the transformative power of emotions, the liberating effect of meditation and visualization, and finally the deep magic of gratitude. Each of these building blocks is a key to a new level of your being that is ready to unfold in your life. The happiness you seek is not outside of you. It is not tied to external circumstances or what you achieve. Rather, it arises from your ability to find inner harmony by bringing your thoughts, your feelings, and your consciousness to a higher frequency. This happiness comes from the moment you realize that you are the creator of your life and have the power to direct your destiny. Dr. Dispenza's teachings show you that you can take control of your own happiness, and that this happiness is not just a fleeting feeling, but a constant state of being that you can cultivate and nurture. Start by integrating all the practices you have learned into your everyday life. You can create small rituals that help you to keep aligning with what you want to manifest in your life. Perhaps you start your day with a short meditation in which you calm your thoughts and orientate your heart towards gratitude and joy. As you organize your day, you can incorporate moments of mindfulness, be it when you go for a walk in nature or simply breathe consciously. These small anchor points help you to stay in the present moment and keep your energy field pure and powerful. Another powerful step is to regularly reflect on which belief patterns and habits may still be holding you back. Through introspection, you can keep listening to yourself and recognize when you need to release old patterns to make space for new beliefs that will serve your growth and happiness. Take the time to transform these patterns through visualization, meditation, and conscious realignment. You will find that this process not only cleanses your energy field, but also gives you a deeper inner freedom. The practice of gratitude, which Dr. Dispenza emphasizes so much, can help you to dwell in this state of happiness. The more you focus on what you are grateful for, the more you open your heart to the fullness of life. You create a cycle of positive energy that not only brings you inner fulfillment, but also attracts external circumstances that amplify your happiness. Gratitude becomes an integral part of your daily life, carrying you through difficult times and allowing you to dive even deeper into joy in good times. The path to a happy life is not a one-way street, it is a continuous journey. It is the journey to yourself, to your innermost truth, and to the realization that you have everything you need to live a fulfilled, happy, and free life. You are the creator of your reality, and the universe responds to your inner alignment. Every time you consciously choose positive thoughts, gratitude, love, and joy, you bring yourself closer to the version of yourself that is in deep harmony with life. Let this journey become an expression of your deepest desires and dreams. Go forward with ease and confidence, knowing that you have the power to manifest anything you can imagine. Use the teachings of Dr. Joe Dispenza to create your life the way you want it to be, filled with happiness, love, health, and success. The tools are in your hands and the future is open before you.